There's two different ways that you can approach food when getting into the best shape of your life. I'm gonna say this really fucking quick, so make sure you're listening. The first method, which I never suggest to anyone, but it does work and it can work really well. This method involves tracking your calories and macronutrients, which involves downloading an app like MyFitnessPal, typing in all your information, and tracking all the food that you eat every single day until you hit your goal weight, which really does work and can be really effective, especially for my people who don't want to follow a strict diet. The second method, which is much better, much easier, involves just simply eating a real whole foods diet. You don't have to track a fucking thing, just eat real whole foods 90% of the time. If it grew out of the ground or has a mom and dad, meats, fruits, vegetables, and making sure on each plate that you eat, majority of it is protein. If you're trying to put on weight, eat more. Whenever you switch to a real whole foods diet, these foods tend to have less calories than your average ultra processed bullshit that you get from a fucking fast food restaurant. So you need to eat 3 pretty hefty meals per day if you're trying to gain weight. If you're trying to lose weight, maybe 3 mediocre sized meals. But generally, if you're trying to lose weight and you switch to a real whole foods diet, as I said before, real whole foods tend to have less calories. You are going to naturally lose weight. You are going to naturally consume less calories than you did beforehand. Two different methods. Track your calories, eat a real whole foods diet 90% of the time.